Up, AVI friends. Good to see you. Good to see you. We might have a few more friends joining us just as University Charter joins us. We already got some dancing on the screen. University Charter's got the bright, awesome looking lights on their ceiling. So we all across the board have got a great time in store for us, I believe. Looking good, looking good. Again, I am Mr. Drake. If you are new to AVI, welcome, welcome, welcome. Give us a wave if this is your first time with AVI. I know it looks like all our familiar sites, but if you've never been on here with us, give us a wave, even if it's just you in your classroom or a couple of y'all in the classrooms. I know we'll have some new middle school folks here coming in for, I guess, sixth grade, right? See our Nichols Lawson friends waving. If you've been here for a year or more, give us a big wave. Who's been here for at least a couple of seasons with AVI? Big waves, big waves, big waves. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I got some introductions to do because we see y'all. See you dancing, Alex City Radney. See everybody waving at Nichols Lawson. We've seen the lights at University Charter, our CRS friends, Bama kids, and Pine Glen. Y'all looking good. Students there at Pine Glen, I know y'all are usually rolling in a little later. They all here yet? Give us a wave if ever. Yeah, I see a few. I see a few. What's up? What's up? We'll likely have a few more folks joining us as the next week or so gets going, but we are glad y'all are here for the kickoff. Again, Mr. Drake, I'm back. We'll be with you. And as always, DJ Thomas is back with us for the fall, bringing us the tunes, bringing us the tunes. And we have a new teacher joining us for the year, Miss Amanda Jo Eason. I'm going to let her introduce herself real quick. Amanda, please give us a hello. Tell us a little
Hey
bit about
guys.
yourself if you don't mind.
Okay. Hey guys, I'm so excited to be with you here today and this semester in AVI. Looking forward to a good time, a lot of fun experiences and learning a lot. I do teach. I'm a teacher in Georgia. I do live in Alabama and I am an Alabama fan. So, let me hear a roll tide.
Awesome, awesome. Good that we're dividing up a little too, because I'm an Auburn fan, so all my Auburn fans, please give us a wave too as well. Uh, that is great. Amanda too is friends with Miss Gentry. Those of you who were with us during the summer, I know she's usually on the elementary side, but she helped me a bunch this summer. So if you remember Miss Gentry, she's good buddies with Miss Amanda, and we're glad that Miss Amanda has found herself joining us for the summer as we are just, or for the fall. Goodness, goodness. It feels like summer. I guess it still technically is summer season wise, but it is fall as far as we are concerned. And I've got to remember to say fall and not summer anymore. With that, so I can make sure I get things right, let's get our presentation up. I'm going to get us started and then let Miss Amanda take control for a few minutes before we get into our major content of the day. So, brief introduction, real quick. We're going to be looking at our brains this fall, talking about our brains, learning about our brains, seeing what we can all figure out about our brains with our Brain Builders fall curriculum. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Miss Amanda to get us all the way through our SEL today. So, get ready to talk, get ready to engage, get ready to have some fun with us as we get rocking and rolling.
All right, guys, again, I'm so excited to be here. So let's talk about what we're going to be talking about. Um, our brain. We're going to be able to discuss our brain and how it develops. We're going to be able to discuss how we help and need our brain. Some days I feel like I left my brain at school. So y'all are probably worn out too, but we're going to have some fun. And I can design my own brain maze. So that is our objectives this week. All right. Some of you guys already know this, and some of you don't if you're new. But on Mondays and Thursdays, we will meet from 3:30 to 4:30 for about an hour. And on Tuesdays and Wednesdays from 3:30 to 4. And that'll be about 30 minutes. And I believe what Thursdays are the presentation days. So Yeah.
That is correct.
All right. And again, we welcome you back, guys. It's so good to see you here. Are you guys excited? All right. So make sure to keep us updated. Let us know who you are. Include your site names, your grade level, your screen name. Make sure your cameras are always on and be ready to unmute so that you can have and join in all the fun with us. Attendance will be taking attendance, and thank you, teachers, for helping us complete that attendance. Upload any of your pictures and videos so we can share them with everyone to the portal. Send them to Mr. Drake. His email is right there. You guys are probably familiar with that. And respect each other. Be kind, okay? On screen and off screen. All right, here's the things that you're going to need. You're going to have journals, brainstorming journals, your pens, pencils, markers, things to write with, paper, cardstock, scrap cardboard, tape, scissors, glue, and anything else that's going to help your project. Probably won't need it today, but make sure that you do have those things.
And I am just seeing a message from Dr. Hayes and want to let y'all know I'll jump in here, Amanda, and say, teachers, you will start getting supplies this week, so be on the lookout for those, or have whoever will be receiving those be on the lookout for them. I will go ahead and say, too, these first few weeks, don't be panicked if they haven't come in yet. If you have and are able to, we are just making use of basic supplies for these first couple of weeks, so there will not be anything super different and special that you need to be on the lookout for these first few weeks. So even if they haven't arrived by midweek this week or by the end of the week this week for whatever reason, please just know that these first few weeks we will just have basic supplies like you see on the screen here, but they should begin arriving this week, so be on the lookout for those. Thank you all. And if you have any questions, just again, you can email me too, with that same email you saw in the previous slide about the videos, and I will.
All right. Thank you, Drake. I don't know about y'all, but I'm always excited to get new school supplies. So, but that's just me. That's the teacher in me. All right. So let's look at our social emotional learning connection today. And like we said earlier, help, I need a brain. So let's think about what's one thing that your brain helps you do every single day. Every day. Put it in the chat. What is something that your brain helps you do every single day?
Let's get them to come talk to us on that second question too. I want to hear from them on that second question.
Okay. I know one thing that my brain helps me do is just get up in the morning. Sometimes it's hard, but I have to tell myself, you've got to do it. You've got to do it.
Sometimes I think my
Oh,
brain fights me and doesn't help me wake up in the
that too.
You can
It
talk
helps
to
you.
a CRIS. What's going on?
One thing that your brain helps you do is to think, and it also helps you make good decisions.
It certainly does. It certainly does. I love that answer. You are awesome.
Do we have time for some more or just one?
Plenty of
No, we
time.
have
Plenty
time.
of time. Go for it.
Yeah.
Let's go, Jackson. Okay.
What helps what my brain does help me, it works with your nerves to help your body cooperate, and with your body, it helps your body to be able to function, or to be able to be properly function and move.
That is so true. We couldn't walk without our brains, could we? Our brain tells us to do all of these things.
Quickly jumping in just to say, teachers, I put the wrong link. That is completely my fault. So I just put the correct link in chat. I wish there was a way to pin it, but there is not. But this is the new attendance link. I put the wrong one at first, but this is the correct one now.
Okay.
Oh, somebody said it helps you do math. Oh, it certainly does. Mine doesn't because I can't. I don't know. You're gonna have to teach me to do some math because my brain just doesn't understand it.
All right, we've got a bunch of hands raised. Let's go with Bama Kids next, and then we'll go to Spates, Nichols, Lawson after that.
It helps us think and remember things.
It sure does.
Mr. Drake, can you check the link, please? I believe it is an error that is asking everyone for permission.
Miss Amanda, I'm going to check on that. If you don't mind, just continue going down the line of those hand phrases, and let's hear about what their brains do.
Okay, where's my hands? Raise it high so I can see you. Where? Oh, there you are. Spates. Spates. I'm not familiar with the school names yet, but I will get there. So Spates, NLMS. Unmute and let's hear from you. Okay. All right, let's try just NLMS and we'll come back to you.
Sorry,
Oh, no,
our microphone doesn't always work and our mouse doesn't always work, and we're not touch screen. So sorry. Thank y'all for being patient.
yeah, I totally understand.
Okay, go ahead.
My name is Maya, and I think one thing that our brains do is it gives orders to the rest of our body parts to tell us what to do.
It does. Man, you guys are great in science. That must be, ooh, I love it.
Okay,
All right.
it? We good? Okay. All right.
Thank you. All right. NLMS. Tell me your school. What is your school? Where are you at?
Mute. Okay. Nichols Lawson.
Okay.
Okay, so all right, go ahead. Okay, so like my brain, like it helped me focus and lock in.
It does help us focus. Sometimes that's hard, but it certainly does.
Yes, ma'am.
Good job. Let's see who Blackman's room. What you got?
Hi, my name is Riley, and my brain has helped me wake up and think of what I have to do today.
That's right. Are you a planner? Do you like to plan things out? What your day's going to look like?
Yes.
You do? It helps, doesn't it? And without our brain, we certainly couldn't do that.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you think our brain helps us be kind?
Yes, ma'am.
It does. Somebody said make good choices, and I love that. That's it does. It helps us know right from wrong and to make good choices. All right. Anybody else?
No.
No, that's all.
Okay. Let's see. Show everything.
Looks like that is everybody's hand that I see.
Okay.
And Alex City, I see your question. I know Thomas will resend that. If you are having trouble accessing it, we are getting that worked out right now too. Thank you all. Keep communicating with us when there is anything that is not working as we get our semester unfolding, just like our brains getting going this semester. We've got to make sure some of these digital routes we've got to take are ready to go. So we appreciate any of your feedback on anything that is not clicking yet. Thank you so much. Great responses on the SEL. If there is anything else about our brains we want to hear from you. So let us know in the chat. We'll keep reading those out. But since that looks like it, we are going to move on. Thank you, Miss Amanda, for helping us out with our first SEL of the day of the year. We are going to have lots more to share as we get going this week, but some of you also talked about some things that we are going to actually be talking about more this semester, so we're looking forward to learning more and more about our brains as we keep going. All right, it is Get Up and Move time. I know some of you missed our intro song, and while that is an unofficial dance party, we are going to have an official dance party now as our Get Up and Move, and we're going to talk about why that's important afterwards. So get on up out of your seats. I want to see everyone at least up and moving. Again, like you see below the link, you can also take a short walk around the room and just enjoy the tunes if you prefer. There is no pressure to dance. If you are like me, I don't like dancing. It's not my greatest strength. It's not my favorite thing in the world. So I don't want to pressure you to dance, but I do want to encourage you to dance if you feel so led. But at least get up and move around for our Get Up and Move so that we all have a chance to move around a little bit, because that is the most important thing. I'm going to get our video switched over, and then we will get our dance party started. So get yourselves ready. Here we go. And so there is also, we're doing a Let's Dance video just to prompt you. So you will be able to follow along. Though we already see an awesome music train going through our Nichols Lawson classroom, feel free to improvise. But even if you don't want to improvise, if you'd like to go along with the dance on the screen, we have a Let's Dance video that will be playing. So feel free to dance along with that. Plenty of options here. So let's rock and roll. Right. I just want to first of all say thank you all so much. Give yourselves a hand. That is one of the best middle school responses to any dance party we have ever thrown. So thank you, thank you, thank you for helping us make this such a great Monday. I know Mondays can be kind of a drag sometimes, so I feel like we are ending our Monday very, very well with that. And there's a reason for that. So let me get my prompting questions back up. We're going to talk about why this is important for our brains. But how can a dance party help our brains? And it's just as important to think that even if you didn't dance, you walked around the room. How can a simple walk around the room help our brains? Way to go again, but let's answer those questions. Who's got an answer for these questions here? How can a dance party help our brains? How can also just getting up and taking a simple walk around the room help our brains? Come up to the screen, raise your hand, tell us what you think. Why is doing something like that important? Nichols Lawson Blackman's class, talk to us.
I'll get a dance party help our brain.
Offer you got to smack that.
Let's see, you got muted again.
Thank
Tell
you.
us.
Sorry, we're having a problem. Can you tell us the question again, please?
I'm putting it in the chat too. How can a dance party help our brains? Also, how can just walking around the rooms every once in a while help our brains?
It can help relax our minds.
Very good. I like that. What else we got? Great stuff, Nichols Lawson, Blackman's class. Bama kids, what you got?
To take all the stress off of your mind.
Absolutely. Just like it relaxes us, it takes the stress away too, which can even help us relax even further. Y'all got any more? Keep going, Bama kids, if you got more.
To relieve our brain.
Awesome. Keep going. What else we got?
And exercise. And
Exercise.
help the blood flow through you.
Yeah, that's good. Hey, how can exercise be helpful with our brains?
Mm,
It makes
make the blood flow through you.
Oh yeah, that's good. Keep thinking on that because we often think of exercise just as helping our bodies, but our brain is part of our bodies, and that's really important. It does a lot more than that. We're going to be learning a lot more than that too. So, but keep thinking about how it helps our brains just because we're moving around. Good stuff. Okay, Militia Garrett, please forgive me if I'm mispronouncing that first name, but I know Nichols Lawson, Garrett's class.
There you go, brother.
So, dancing helps your brain exercise.
And it releases endorphins.
Big word, big word,
Come on, Chris.
endorphins. That's probably going to be one of our vocabulary words this semester, so I appreciate you sharing that.
We have one more.
Keep going.
I think it can like help your brain to relax.
Very nice, very nice. Good stuff all around, Nichols Lawson. Keep it going with space class at Nichols Lawson. Take your time, space class, getting unmuted, but we'll go with you next.
Okay, we're still struggling with our mouse and our unmute. So
That is
thank y'all
okay.
for
You
being
are unmuted now. Good to go.
Yes. All right, let's go.
A walk around the room can help. A dance party can help your brain by taking the stress off of your the duties of the brain for like helping the heart get enough blood flow and stuff. It can take like the duties off of that because you're exercising, so your heart beats more.
Very good. Very good. Love how much we're thinking about this. Keep it going. Keep it going.
It can help your brain start working, like help it work.
Restart.
Great stuff, Nichols Lawson. Let's keep it going with Nichols Lawson one more time. Our last class over there, Miss Nick's class. And then we'll go to Pine Glen next.
Okay, I did. I think that doing dance helps release stress from your brain.
Very nice. Very nice. Keep it going.
So you're stressed, like you just failed on the test. Then the whole class just start dancing, so you get up and dance, and your brain just like it calms down.
Especially when we have something hit us like a failed test. Yeah, something like that can help you settle down. That's real good. It's good to find those outlets. Very nice. Keep it going.
It could give like more oxygen to your brain and get like the brain juices flowing.
I like that too. That's important to think about. Good stuff. All right. Thank you, Nichols Lawson, friends. Let's go to Pine Glen next. And then we got MetaView and CRIS to bring it home for us. But Pine Glen, you're up. Let's see. Not seeing you on screen, Pine Glen. I know we saw you earlier. See if you can unmute and we can hear you. There we go. There we go. Yep. There we are. What's up, friends? Go for it.
My name is Leandre, and I think dancing and moving and walk around the classroom can help your brain cells move around and get ready, whatever we doing.
All right. Love that. Thank you so much. Got anybody else there at Pine Glen? Good. Oh, we're almost there. MetaView and then CRIS to wrap it up for us.
think when we are walking around and dancing, it helps our brain flow.
Very nice, very nice. What else we got? That it over there at MetaView?
It helps wake your brain up in your body.
Love it, love it, love it. Great answers, great answers. CRA, no, one more MetaView.
It helps your brain function better.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, I hope we're all going to have a great end to our day with our brains functioning well, because it looked like we were all having a great time there. CRAS, talk to us.
I think because it keeps your brain moving.
Keeps our brain moving. If we're moving, our brain's moving, and that's a good, good thing. Thank you so much, everybody, for participating in our Get Up and Move and talking with us about why our Get Up and Move is important. As we get started, we will have a Get Up and Move every Monday, so I hope it will continue to be as entertaining and helpful for all of us. But it is great to remind ourselves or to think about why it's such a big deal that we do that. All right, our next thing is we have a Kahoot. We always intro our week with a pre-test Kahoot that gets into our content that you might not know everything on it today, but you're going to learn throughout the week, and we are excited to learn about that together. So as I kick it over to DJ Thomas, make sure you get your devices if you are using separate ones. And if you are using your main device, you can go ahead and just get ready for our pre-test Kahoot. And I'm going to pass it over to DJ Thomas to get us rocking and rolling.
This is just classic mode, correct?
Yes, that'll be fine, Thomas. Thank you.
All right. So hello, I see lots of old faces and new faces. So if you don't know, like Mr. Drake said, we like to start off our week with Kahoot. So hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to turn up the music just a little bit. And so now, here we go. There we go. You guys should be able to see it. With these, y'all, I need for you to put your screen or your site name somewhere in your screen name. So if you are from CRIS, I would have you say CRIS and then your name or your name CRIS, like our friends have already demonstrated on screen. Everyone's looking good so far. Great job, y'all. Great job.
Thomas, while we look to get everybody in, I just heard from Miss Travana. So teachers, the technical glitch with the attendance should be fixed, so you should be able to go back to that now. Just wanted to let you all know. Thank you all for letting us know earlier.
Just a quick reminder, keep these appropriate, y'all. We are looking and seeing. Last thing you want is for us to kick you because you're not following our guidelines. So please keep these appropriate. If you see me clicking on your name, that means you got to try one more time. If you see me clicking on your name, that just means I need for you to go back and add your site name to your screen name. So please make sure that you are following our guidelines with that. Give you guys another couple minutes. Make sure we have people from every site. About one more minute, y'all. All right, we have quite the class full, 73 people. Woo. All right, let us begin, shall we? This is your first Kahoot of the fall semester. Memory games, food. Question 1, find the items that are missing and items that have been added to the photo. Good luck. So I'll give us another few seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, how many items are there? It is 8 items. 8. Keep it going. All right, try and remember what's in the picture. A couple seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What 2 items are missing in this picture? It was the egg and the avocado. The egg and avocado were the ones missing. A little bit of movement. Number 5, what 2 items were added? It was the bowl of, I don't know what that is, and the nuggets. I thought it was rice at first.
Cheese.
The Kraft mac and cheese. That's what it is. Alrighty. Question 6. What item is missing? What item is missing? It is the taco. Tacos sound very good right now, but that is the taco that is missing. Question 7. What item is missing? What item is missing? All right, it was a bowl of salad. The salad was the one missing. Question 8. What item was added? If you weren't hungry before, I apologize because you're definitely hungry now. I know that cupcake is speaking something mean to me. It was the berries, the strawberry, blackberry, blueberry, all of that stuff was added. Okay. Question 9. How many items are there now? It is 7 items. 7 items. Question 10, bonus question. How many food items were shown in total? How many food items were shown in total? $11 were shown in total. And then just a little bit of a sweet treat saying, good job, awesome job. So let's see who's on our podium today. In third place, we have Chris from Nichols Lawson. In second place, we have Nichols Lawson 6 Rye. In first place, we have Nichols Lawson DJ. Congratulations, congratulations. Thank you all for playing our game today, and I'm going to throw it right on back.
Thank you, DJ Thomas. Great job, everybody, and a huge bunch of participants. Awesome stuff. I know a few of y'all were just jumping in too, so I'm sorry if we missed out on the Kahoot today. We will see how time allows. We might try to throw in an extra round later this week, but we will also have our post-test Kahoot at the end of the week, and we know we're all getting back to the speed of things, so we will try to make sure if we're missing any fun that we fit it back in for an extra round or two when we have time. So thank you again for participating and trying to as we all get our fall started. We've got a few more things to cover and some fun conversations to have as we get started with our brains and our study on our brains this fall. So with that, I'm going to share my screen one more time. And this is a chance for y'all to enter some stuff in the chat, as well as if you've got anything to take notes, like your brainstorming journal, go ahead and get those. You will need those. If you don't have a brainstorming journal exactly, you can get some scrap paper or a sketchbook or some drawing paper to have with you. You can also use your Chromebooks if you have those, but again, have something to write and draw with as we wrap up our day today, because we are talking about understanding the brain. It's great to hear that we already have some good thoughts on this, because we're going to get into some more in-depth things as the week goes on. But understanding the brain. What does the brain help you do? We've already answered this a bunch, but feel free to let us know if you've got something that we haven't heard. Let us know in the chat. I know somebody mentioned endorphins earlier. That was great. And we'll be digging into more specific things like that as the weeks go on too. But as we talk about our brains and have our introduction week, we will be just thinking a little bit about it and getting our minds in the right place about thinking about our brains. Lily Baptist, it helps you learn and think. Great, great stuff. Here are a few more important things our brains help us do. It helps us with studying, helps us with training. We had someone mention that exercise is just as important for your brain as it is the rest of your body. Helps us to ask questions. Sometimes those are asked in our heads, sometimes we ask them out loud. It also helps us with setting goals, not just keeping up with our goals, but imagining them and coming up with them in the first place. So keep going with what our brains help us do. Let us know in the chat. We'll also be wrapping up with an activity here in just a second. So again, make sure you've got your journals, paper, or just digital devices you take notes with ready, because we want to know what else you do. What else do you know about your brain? As you tell us what you already know, be sure to write it down in your brainstorming journals. Do you have a thought about your brain and what it does that we haven't already shared? Please come talk to us. Introduce yourselves and let us know what you're thinking while we do that. So I want to hear from you. Feel free to come on up and tell us what your brain does, especially if we haven't already heard it. But while we do that, we're going to create a timeline of what we remember learning. When did you do these things? We're going to start with your earliest memories. This can be things you know you did and you've been told about, like maybe you've got stories you've been told about when you first talked or when you first walked. You might not really remember these things, but you remember being told about them. What experiences do you remember earliest in your life? Think back. What are some of those memories that stick with you that have helped you learn and get to where you are today? So we're going to start with, and I've got an example slide here in a minute, a timeline of what we learned. So start with what you've learned in the earliest parts of your life that you can remember. Continue with things like running, riding a bike, reading a whole book. You can leave these with things like this, but keep it special to you if you like. What are some unique things that you've learned along the way that you are happy that you've learned that might be a little different than your neighbor? And end with things you are proud to know how to do, like reciting a whole poem, playing a position in a sport, putting together a very large Lego set. The sky's the limit there. What's something that your brain has helped you do that you're really proud of? So start with your earliest memories. What are the things you've learned at the earliest points in your life, especially those things that you remember? Continue with things like running, riding a bike, reading a whole book, those big accomplishments you make. We're here in middle school now, so there's a lot we've learned at this point. And then end with things you are proud of to do, like reciting a whole poem, playing a position in a sport, putting together a big Lego set. I see your hand, UCS. I'm going to show this chart real quick, and then I'm going to stop sharing and come back to take any questions or hear from anybody. And then we're going to wrap up with our vocabulary and a short vocabulary game today. So again, begin making a chart of your milestone accomplishments, including things you're proud of and some of the biggest things you remember from growing up. I'm going to stop sharing because we've got a few hand raises. Build CDC, I see y'all. I know we had a couple more, but Build CDC, let's go with you. What have we got?
Who's first? Bill CDC? We first?
Yeah, you're first. You're the only. I stopped sharing, and y'all are the hand I see, so we're gonna go with y'all. If you had your hand raised before, please come raise it again.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Okay, go ahead.
One thing that helped me remember was a pop quiz on life science.
So it helped you remember that you were having a pop quiz, so you were more prepared for it.
Yes, sir.
That is awesome. That is awesome. I'm sure we've all had plenty of times where we didn't remember that pop quiz, but sometimes that's what pop quizzes are for. But hey, that is a treat if you're able to remember and keep up with those big things at school, so you're not under as much stress. What else you got?
One thing my brain helped me remember is to do my homework when she assigned it at nighttime.
Yep. Very good. Helping us to remember that homework too. Good stuff. Anybody else at Build CDC?
Hey, whatever. Who else, everybody? Oh, yes, sir.
Very nice, very nice. Good to see our friends at Build CDC. Good to hear from you. I saw a few more. What was UC University Charter School? I think y'all were one of the hands raised. Do y'all got anything for us? No pressure, but I
It's
remember
still
seeing
Bill
your hand.
CDC. Or did they
Oh,
move on?
we got another one. Build CDC. So University Charter. If you have anybody, come up and get ready while we finish up with Build CDC.
Football player.
My brain helped me remember my football plays and football practice.
Yes. Did you say cleats? What did you say first?
My plays and football practice.
Remember though, I tell you, I'm a soccer player more than anything, but I love all sports, and I tell you that is one of the things I know I would struggle with at football is remembering all those plays, all those routes. I understand it, and I appreciate any of you that can work hard and remember all those plays on top of just playing the sport well. So give yourself a hand if you're doing that well. That is awesome, and I know that's not an easy task. Great, great stuff. Bill, University Charter School, y'all got anything? My brain helped me remember that you were the hand I saw earlier. So, you got anything?
Yeah. When at field day we had a big water fight.
So you remember having the water fight? Is that what's we're sharing?
Yes, sir.
So is that a good memory or a bad memory?
Good.
Awesome, awesome stuff. Thank you. Y'all got anything else?
Zane. Now you want to share.
I remember something from pre-K. I just remember my teacher yelling at me.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. We probably all have some of those where we've whether we have done something we didn't need to or for whatever reason we weren't paying attention. Yeah, we got somebody somewhere that's gotten our attention by hollering at us. And I am sorry. I know that's not as fun. You got any others?
Gabby.
Gabby.
No, we got somebody else.
We got one more.
Gabby.
So there was this girl, and the first girl that came out, Michaela. I had this Minnie Mouse chapstick to Michaela, and I was sick.
What? Oh my goodness.
What's she doing? She got me sick with some chapstick.
Oh no. So we're having to learn not just about sharing, but sharing and how that also needs to be something we think about germs and things. Sometimes those things stick with us and we're better around next time when we're thinking about when and where we need to share stuff and don't share stuff. University Charter School, it is great to see y'all. We really appreciate y'all sharing. These are some great examples. We're starting off real here with middle school this semester. Okay, y'all have encouraged some more hands to get raised. Kingdom kids, we have not heard from y'all. Let's go to y'all first, and then Spate, since y'all are taking a minute usually to get that unmute button found, let's go to you next, but go ahead and get ready to unmute for us. But Kingdom kids, what's up? Talk to us.
My last year of sixth grade, my favorite teacher was Miss Moya. Miss Whitney.
Come on up to the screen a little better. I'm having trouble hearing you.
Come on up, Caitlin. When I was 14, this is my last year of middle school.
What did you remember about it?
I'm in the 8th grade and I have 14 friends.
But what do you remember about it, Caitlin?
It's not fun. It's not fun.
Hey, that's okay. That's okay. Try to find the moments of joy, and you can hang on to those in your memories as you go into high school. Hopefully,
we had one
middle school.
talking about they kind of shy right now, but we had one student talking about how they went through a corn maze and how their brain had them to remember how to go through the corn maze to get out.
That's really good too, because that's going to be our STEM activity this week. We're making mazes out of our shapes of our brains, so that's good. That's a good one to share. Good stuff all around. Anything else there, Kingdom kids?
Anybody want to share?
Somebody else want to share?
All right, that's all.
If you are shy, even if you're anywhere else on the screen, feel free to let us know in the chat. We've got some good answers in the chat. Let me share those. Nichols, Lawson, Spates, y'all get ready to share as I read out what we've got in the chat. Receiving signals from your spine. Very good. Thanks, Lily Baptist. Bama Kid says our brain helps us reason and make wise decisions. And we've already heard from some of our friends at University Charter why that is important. Y'all are sharing good examples of why that's important. You're helping us understand that that's something we do. Great stuff. Alex City. Callie said she has soccer for the longest time, 9 years. So you're remembering that you've been doing something for a long time, and sometimes that's nice to know how long we've been doing something. Nichols, Lawson, Spates, what y'all got?
My name's Amaya, and some of my most earliest memories was eating Takis for the first time, fighting my brother over a bag of chips, slamming my hand in the window, and falling out of a car and busting my head. Those some of the memories I remember.
You were sharing a lot of similar ones to me. I know I've had a couple of really gnarly bike wrecks as I grew up, and I can still remember every one of them, especially the ones that I have scars on, like my knees and my hands from. Those tend to stick with you. So I'll ask too, just like I've done with a few other memories, the Takis for the first time, was that positive or was that negative for you?
I think it was positive.
Nice. I know we've got a lot of Takis fans all around, so give us a wave if you remember your first Takis experience or if you love Takis all around any classroom. Who loves like spicy chips or anything like that? And who's all right, I see a good many hands. Who's absolutely not a fan of spicy chips or anything spicy? I see thumbs down at Kingdom Kids. A couple of waves for not being a fan, but also a good. I'm a big fan of spicy food, and might talk about this sometimes too. Like food can help trigger memories as well, good food and bad food. So great stuff, great stuff, Miss Amanda. I've kind of taken over the last few minutes. You got anything you want to share as we get ready to wrap up with our vocabulary?
I am just so impressed with you guys. I mean, you rock. You guys are awesome, and I can't wait to see what else we get into.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, I know we are right up against our time, so I am going to share our vocabulary. We've got a quick little game we're going to play. I want just first hand raise I see. I just want someone to come up and try to see. If you don't already know, that's fine, but see if you can at least just read our vocabulary words. Don't worry about the definitions. Give your best shot. Spates, Nichols, Lawson, y'all are the first one I see. Can you pronounce these words right? Let's see. Give it a go.
You got it?
Hippocampus, your brain's special memory maker. Cerebellum, the part of your brain that helps you balance. Let me do that. Coordinate movements and stay steady.
Frontal cortex, the brain controls center that helps you plan, makes decisions, thinks, and control emotions and behavior. And then amygdala, emotion smoke director for you brain, especially fear for your brain.
Good job, Clark.
Great job. Okay, we got a real easy one to wrap it up with.
The
Brain, the control of the center of your body.
Good stuff. Don't worry if you were struggling through those. Those are big ones, and they are probably new for a lot of us, and we are going to spend some more time this week talking and learning about them. So, great job, Nichols, Lawson. Meadowview, I see your hand, so why don't you help us wrap up the day? We've got a little quiz thing. You see the brain structure picture to your right. We want your guesses as to where you think these are. So, there's a green arrow there at the front of the brain. There's a blue arrow at the back. And then there's some arrows pointing to a green dot and a blue dot there in the middle. Which of our words here do we think is at the front of our brain? The cerebellum, the frontal cortex, the hippocampus, or the amygdala?
Frontal cortex.
All right. So what do we think is that back blue then? If the frontal cortex is, I like we're following the context clue, cerebellum. So what do we think that middle green dot is? The hippocampus or the amygdala?
Hippocampus.
And so where does that put the amygdala?
The orange.
All right, let's see. Very good, very good, very good. Look at y'all. Y'all got it. Great stuff. Give yourselves a hand. Meadowview. That is our day for today. So if you want to hang around for one more dance party, feel free to. Mr. Drake here. Happy to have y'all back. Thanks for walking through our first day with us. Miss Amanda, if you want to give a goodbye real quick, and then we'll get DJ Thomas to say goodbye and play us a tune.
All right, guys, y'all dance it out. We will see you tomorrow.
Welcome back, everybody. See y'all Tuesday. Have a great, great day.